Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Extra Hot Topic, your ultimate pit stop for all the sizzling drama that's too piping hot for regular news. And oh boy, do we have a courtroom soap opera for you today? We're talking about none other than the boogeyman Sean Diddy, Combs, whose racketeering and trafficking trial just hit another wild twist. On Monday, June 18th, the courtroom turned into a game of musical chairs. But with jurors, and let's just say the music stopped real awkwardly. One juror caught a case of the courtroom spins. Another's under scrutiny for chatting with a colleague. And Judge Subramanian? He's handing out stern warnings like it's report card day. So grab your popcorn, your court-ordered gag orders, and a motion to chuckle. Because this ain't Law & Order, this is Extra Hot Topic. Courtroom Chaos Edition. Well, folks, on Wednesday, things hit the brakes real fast in Diddy's explosive federal trial in Manhattan, not because of evidence, but because one of the jurors got hit with a case of the spinaroo. That's right. The trial was put on hold when one of the jurors woke up, got ready for court, and somewhere en route started experiencing vertigo, the kind of dizzy spell that says, "Not today, federal government." His partner contacted the court, probably while he was horizontal and seeing stars. Judge Aaron Subramanian, the man with the gavel and apparently unlimited patience, told everyone the show couldn't go on. This wasn't just any juror. This was a regular juror, which meant no switching with the understudies. The prosecution perked up like, wait, is this a forever kind of dizzy or just a Wednesday one? Judge Subramanian said he'd send someone to check. But from what he gathered, this was a sudden spell, not a full retirement from jury duty. But that wasn't the only juror catching heat. Oh no! Diddy's defense team never wants to miss a dramatic moment, requested a sidebar. Yep, they wanted a private little chat with the judge. Why? Because apparently another juror's name was being dragged into the questionable communications folder earlier in the week. The U.S. Attorney's Office slid a spicy little letter across the judge's desk, saying they wouldn't mind digging deeper into another juror. That juror allegedly talked to a former colleague about jury service. That's right, even jury members are out here with possible leaks. The government noted that although one juror, juror number 6, had already been shown the courtroom door, they didn't think that automatically meant this new juror had to be kicked out too. But they were down to ask a few questions just to be safe. Now, Judge Subramanian wasn't playing. On Tuesday morning, he rolled up his sleeves and delivered a very serious talking to. Apparently, someone spilled the beans to the press about a closed-door hearing from last Friday. And that was supposed to be a big secret. The court sealing order? Yeah, someone just flat out ignored it like a birthday party RSVP. Judge Subramanian was not impressed. He even reminded the whole courtroom that it was Diddy's defense who asked for the gag order in the first place. Oh, the irony! Then came the hammer. He said a violation like this could lead to contempt charges, and not the cute kind you post about on Instagram. He looked dead at lead prosecutor Maureen Comey and defense attorney Mark Agnifilo and basically said, "Y'all are the captains of this messy ship, and if it sinks, the blame is yours." His words? The buck stops with you. A very legal way of saying, get your team in check. Oh, and the judge? He made it clear. This was their only warning. From now on, one more slip up and someone's getting more than just a stern glare. Now let's rewind to Monday, when juror number 6 got the boot. That drama started when prosecutors raised a red flag over his residence, or more accurately, the multiple versions of where he supposedly lived. The judge said straight up, there's no magical spell this juror can cast that's gonna bring his credibility back. Poof, gone. Diddy's team was like, wait, hold on. We need this guy. He brings some much needed diversity. They even asked for a mistrial if the juror was removed. But Judge Subramanian said no dice. He clarified that this jury was already diverse enough, and that race shouldn't influence judicial decisions. So juror number 6 was replaced with an alternative, and life moved on, or tried to. The judge also pointed out that there was zero evidence of any prosecutorial shadiness. So no funny business from the government side. At least for now. With all this juror drama, folks falling ill, others whispering where they shouldn't, and courtroom leaks. Diddy's trial is less like a legal proceeding, or more like a Netflix docuseries waiting to happen. So to recap, we've got vertigo, sidebars, suspicious juror chit-chat, courtroom leaks, and a federal judge who is officially done with everyone's nonsense. And it's only week 5 of this madness. Stay locked in to Extra Hot Topic because this trial is giving us more twists than a soap opera, more drama than a reunion episode, and more legal headaches than a season of Suits. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and drop your thoughts below. Is this courtroom cursed? Or is Diddy's legal squad just starring in the most chaotic season of Law and Disorder? Catch you next time on Extra Hot Topic, where the gossip's real, the tea's boiling, and the courtroom never sleeps.